Hi there, welcome to Yoga Where You're At with Janie, and I'm Janie. We're going to start today seated, so just come to a simple cross-legged seat. This is called Sukhasana, and wiggle your sits bones down. Straighten your spine, broaden through your chest. Start to bring your hands together and rub them quickly, and start to feel some heat and friction in between your hands. So I'm going to do this for a little bit longer. I'm outside and it's cold outside. I've got heaters, so once I get going, I'll stay warm, and I hope that wherever you are at, you're warm enough and comfortable enough for your practice. All right, start to build up some heat, build up some friction, rub a little bit longer, maybe a little harder, and then slowly place your warmed up hands over your eye sockets. And then let yourself start to integrate into right here, right now, into the present moment. So I know that everyone has important things to do during their day, important things to think about, situations, agendas, etc. But I just want to take this time today to practice presence. Just to practice presence. So wherever you are at is exactly where you're at and exactly where you're supposed to be and should be. Feel the ground underneath you, whatever you're sitting on. And feel sensations in your body. Maybe wiggle your toes. Bring your attention to your legs and thighs, your torso, your shoulders, your head. Without any judgment, just awareness, just presence with what is. So not making up any stories in your mind about anything. If you do have thoughts in your mind, just notice them. Just notice what they are. Bring your attention to your breath. We can start to practice Ujjayi Pranayama. It just means to breathe in through your nose. Tighten the back of your throat and breathe out through your nose. As you inhale, feel your belly move outward as your diaphragm pushes down and your lungs fill up. And as you exhale, feel your belly pull in and a little bit up, a little lift from your pelvic floor as your diaphragm lifts and your lungs empty. A lot of times we notice we're breathing differently. Maybe as we inhale, our belly comes in, but just try this. Press your belly out. It's actually your diaphragm moving down as you inhale. And then your diaphragm moving up, so your belly pulls in as you exhale. Good. Then inhale, reach your arms up, straight up towards the ceiling or sky. Clasp your fingers and then flip your palms up. Breathe in. Exhale, bend over to your right, little side bend. Wiggle your left hip down, look under your right arm and shoulder. Feel a stretch on the left side of your torso. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend to your left. Look under your right arm. Press your right hip more down to feel more stretch on your right side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down and behind you. Point your fingertips away from you. Inhale, Back bend. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Gaze up. And exhale the exact opposite. Forward fold. Hinge forward at your hips. Press your sits bones down, so maybe you can feel your tailbone point straight down rather than back. Let your back round and relax your head. Little free movement, shift side to side, wiggle into your hips a little bit. And come back to your breath. Inhale, rise back up. I'm going to switch to face this way on my mat. You can too if you're facing the same way, but be long ways on your mat. And exhale, lower down to your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Inhale, reach your arms out to your sides. Look to your left. Exhale, let your knees fall over to your right. And stay in this shape. Little twist in your mid-back. And bring your attention back to your breath. And just everything right here, right now. As if nothing else exists. So be aware of what is right here, right now. The ground, your body, your thoughts, your emotions, your breath. Any sights, any sounds. Inhale, bring your knees to your chest. Exhale, twist the other way. Look to your right hand and let your knees fall to your left. And then bring your attention back to your breath. And feel the ground support you. And your breath, your life force animates you from the inside outward. Inside out. Inhale, roll onto your back, bring your knees to your chest, put your hands behind your thighs. Exhale, rock and roll a few times, the length of your spine. Feel a little spine massage against your mat. Cross your ankles, roll all the way over your knees. And then scooch back on your mat, child's pose. Bring your big toes closer together. Let your knees move wide and wiggle your hips back and maybe inch your knees out even a little wider. And then let your belly sink between your thighs. Rest your forehead down on the floor. Stretch your arms forward. And we'll breathe here. Inhale and press your belly out. Exhale. Pull your belly up and in. Inhale, tabletop. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Move your knees in so they're under your hips. Breathe. Inhale, cow. Tilt your hips up. Press your belly down. Gaze up. Exhale, cat. Round your back up. Gaze towards your belly. Press into your hands. Do more like that. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And take a few more rounds of cat and cow. Start to practice matching your breath with your movement. So as you inhale, move into cow. Exhale and then move into cat. So being aware of matching your breath to your body. And then being aware of sensation and allowing yourself to make any other little moves that you want to make in cat and cow. Try not to think about it, just go with feeling. And then come to a still tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Press into your hands. Take a little free movement here. Bend one knee, bend the other. Press into your hands so much that you feel your chest move closer to your legs. Reach your heels down towards the earth. Feel a stretch in the backs of your thighs. And try to lift your hips, lengthen your low back. Inhale, gaze forward. And bend your knees close to the ground. Let them hover. Press into your hands, round your back, and reach your hips towards your heels. Exhale, child's pose, or down dog. And then again, inhale, look forward, bend your knees, press your hips back towards your heels. Exhale, down dog. We'll do one more of those. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift your weight forward to high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. All the way down. Once you lower, clasp your hands behind your back. Untuck your toes. Inhale. Exhale, roll to your left shoulder. Reach your fists towards your heels and reach your heels towards your fists. Breathe. Inhale, roll back down to your belly. Exhale, roll over to your right shoulder and then reach your heels towards your fists. Reach your fists towards your heels. Big front body stretch. Exhale, roll back onto your belly. Inhale, place your hands under your shoulders and then slide your hands back until they're by your bottom ribs. Squeeze your elbows towards each other. Tuck your toes. Inhale, high plank, press straight up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward at your fingertips, bend your knees a lot. Exhale, tiptoe your feet towards your wrists. Step your feet a little bit apart, reach your hands for opposite elbows. Ragdoll pose, sway side to side, bend one knee, bend the other knee, shift forward and back a few times, equal out the weight on both of your feet. Option to clasp your hands behind your head and gives your upper body a little more downward weight and feel a deeper stretch and forward fold. Bring your hands down, move your feet together. Bend your knees, hollow your belly. Inhale, round your back and rise up. Shrug your shoulders up, back, and down a few times. Bring your hands to your heart. Samastitihi, or equal standing pose. So make sure that your weight feels like it's evenly distributed into the outer edge of your right foot and the outer edge of your left foot, the ball mounds of your feet and your heels. Pull your belly in towards your spine so it feels like your hips are right over your knees, and then make it feel like your shoulders are right over your hips. So all your joints are stacked in a nice straight line for Samastitihi. And then add intention to your practice, and we will practice the intention today of being present. So no matter what poses we go through, just being present with how it feels in your body and being present with your breath and being aware of and present with any thoughts that come up and just letting them pass by. Inhale, mountain. Sweep your arms up. Turn your pinkies towards each other. Let your shoulders roll back and down again. Press down through your feet. Reach up with your fingertips. Breath in. Exhale, back bend. Make a cactus shape with your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Press your chest forward and up. Gaze up. Inhale, mountain. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to your heart and hinge forward at your hips. Inhale, step your right foot far back, low lunge. Press into your hands, belly to spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot back. Inhale, shift your weight forward, high plank. Hold here, breathe. So come high on your tiptoes so it feels like your heels are stacked over your toes. Pull your belly up towards your spine so it feels like your hips are in line with your shoulders and your heels. Shift your weight a little bit forward until it feels like or looks like your shoulders come right about up to your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, squeeze your elbows towards your bottom ribs, and keep your core engaged. Bend your elbows halfway to a 90-degree angle or stay higher than halfway. That will help protect your shoulders. Inhale, up dog. Press into the tops of your feet. Lower your hips, press into your hands, and lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, step your right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, forward fold, step your left foot forward. Inhale, mountain. Press down, reach up. Exhale, back bend. Shine your heart open through your collarbone. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, low lunge, step your left foot far back. Exhale, pull your belly towards your spine, down dog, step your right foot back. Inhale, high plank, shift everything forward, keep your shoulders, hips, and heels in line, or at least feel that way. Exhale, low plank, bend your elbows halfway or higher than halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, squeeze your heels towards each other. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward, bend your knees, step your left foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, forward fold, right foot forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Breath to movement. Inhale, mountain. Finish your breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Finish your breath out. Inhale, low lunge, step your right foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog, left foot back. Inhale, high plank, shift forward. Exhale, low plank, elbows towards your ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, low lunge, step your right foot forward. Exhale, forward fold, left foot forward. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, low lunge, step your left foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog, step your right foot back. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, low lunge, step your left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold, step your right foot forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands up to your shins or your thighs. This pose is to lengthen through your spine. So press your hands into your legs, press your legs into your hands to broaden through your chest. Shift your weight a little bit forward till it feels like your hips are over your heels. Inhale. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Place your hands down, step your feet back, shift forward and lower. Inhale, up dog. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And a nice big breath out. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot through. Spin your back heel down and you can hop your back foot a little bit forward to make your stance a little shorter. And then inhale, warrior one. Bend your front knee, try to stack your front knee over your front heel. Sink into your hips. Press into your back foot so that your heel is all the way down. Reach your arms forward and up, warrior one. We'll hold here and breathe. Make any little adjustments that you need to feel like you're grounded through your feet. Ground your tailbone down so your bottom ribs knit closer together rather than jutting out. Inhale. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, reach your fist towards your back heel. Lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, keep a bend in your front knee. Exhale, humble warrior. Freeze your low body so your hips stay where they're at in this pose as you hinge forward. Round your back. Lift your fist and reach your head towards the inner arch of your front foot. So we'll let ourselves stay and breathe here. Another round or two of breath. Just to be present. Ground through your feet. Notice how your body feels. Make any little adjustments. And come back to your breath. Inhale, pyramid. Bring your hands down. Straighten your right leg. Press your right hip back. Squeeze your left hip forward. You can bring your right hand to your sacrum, your low back, to see if your low back feels flat. Try to lay your spine over your right leg and relax your head. 2 rounds of breath and feeling a hamstring stretch, hopefully. It's a nice release in the back of your thigh. Bring your gaze a little forward. Bend your front knee, your right knee. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring your left knee towards your nose and round your back. Ground through your right foot. Inhale, standing leg splits. Try to keep your left hip equal with your right hip. Reach your left heel high. And it can look like an L shape, totally fine. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot next to your right. Inhale, mountain. Roll up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Press your heart forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, round your back, step your foot through so that your knee comes over your heel. If your foot only comes here, you can heel toe your foot forward or actually pick it up and step it more forward. Knee over heel will keep your joints safe. Hop your back foot a little forward and spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Ground through your feet. Start to point your tailbone straight down in between your legs. Keep a bend in your front knee. Reach up. So we'll stay here, hold and breathe. Few rounds of breath in warrior one. Just to be present with warrior one. The shape in your body is one thing. And kind of even more importantly is just focusing on your breath so that your mind doesn't make up stories or have any judgment. And ground through your feet. Press equally into your entire back foot and your entire front foot. Squeeze your right hip as much forward as you can and pull your left hip as much back as you can. Inhale. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Squeeze your palms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach your fist towards your back heel. This is a little back bend, open space through your arms and your chest, your heart space. Inhale. Exhale, freeze your low body. Press through your feet, tighten your core. Humble warrior, hinge forward. Lower your head and lift your fists. Keep pressing into your back heel. Press your front shin forward. Round your back. Bring your hands down. Inhale, pyramid. Straighten your front leg. And optional to bring your left hand to your low back and try to feel flat sacrum and squareness in your hips. So keep pressing your right hip forward and drawing your left hip back. Ground through both of your feet. Try to lay over your spine and relax your head. It doesn't matter how deep or low you get. You can be here. You can have your hands on your shin. Whatever helps you feel a stretch in your hamstring. And then let go of judgment. Let go of thinking too much. Let yourself feel and breathe. And practice is about being wherever you're at, right here, right now, with your breath. Gaze forward, bend your front knee. Inhale. Exhale, standing knee to nose. Bring your right knee towards your nose and round your back. Squeeze everything in and out, belly to spine. Inhale, standing leg splits. Lengthen your right leg up. Try to keep your right and left hip square. Reach your right heel a little higher. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your standing leg to step your right foot next to your left foot. Inhale, mountain, roll up. Exhale, back bend, shine your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, high plank to low plank. It's a vinyasa, or part of the vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. That halfway lift, high plank to low plank, up dog, down dog, is called vinyasa. It just means to place in a special way. So it's just those particular poses, moving with your breath. And now we'll do a little breath to movement. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Spin your back heel down. You could shorten your stance. Exhale, right into humble warrior. Keep your hips square. Lower your head. Inhale, pyramid. Bring your hands down. Straighten your right leg. Exhale, standing knee to nose. Round your back, left knee to your nose. Inhale, standing leg splits. Lift your left heel. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank. That part's chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Back heel all the way down. Exhale, humble warrior. Square your hips, hinge forward. Inhale, pyramid. Bring your hands down, straighten your left leg. Exhale, standing knee to nose. Round your back, bring your right knee to your nose. Inhale, standing leg splits. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're going to do that again just to be present with the flow of it. So breath to movement. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, standing leg splits. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, Tadasana. Exhale, back bend, shine your heart. Inhale, mountain, stretch. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen at your spine. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Move with your breath through Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot through. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, pyramid, straighten your front leg. Exhale, standing knee to nose, right knee to your nose. Inhale, standing leg splits. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, exhale, forward fold. And inhale, chair. Bend your knees, sink your hips low. Sweep your fingertips, cross your mat forward, and then bring your arms up. Hold here, breathe. Press your heels outward. Draw your thighs back. Round your tailbone down. Lower your shoulders, lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way down to a seat. You can bring your hands behind your thighs or place your hands behind you. Boat pose. Hold here, breathe. Your toes can touch the ground. Parallel your shins, flex your feet, or straighten your legs. So find your variation of boat. You can explore all of them. Find a place where you can hold and breathe and be present, whether your hands are behind your thighs, on the ground. Just lift your chest and keep lengthen your spine. A few rounds of breath. Wiggle your chest a little higher, and a little higher. Inhale, low boat. Straighten your legs, reach your arms down by your sides like a canoe shape. Exhale, belly to spine, bring your right knee towards your chest. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, pull your belly towards your spine, bring your left knee towards your chest. Inhale, low boat. Keep going. Exhale, right knee to chest. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale, straighten your legs. All right, I'm going to do 4 more each side. Last 3 each side. 2 more, you can do it. 1, 2, 2. Inhale, bring your knees into your chest, lower your shoulders. Exhale, rock a little bit side to side or circle your hips against your mat. Massage your low back. Bring your hands behind your thighs. Start to rock forward and back like we did at the beginning. Let yourself gather up momentum. We're going to try to rock all the way up into chair pose. Totally okay if you use your hands like that, chair. Let's see if I can do it without using my hands. I don't know if I can. Let's see. Use your exhale. Belly to spine. Oh, fail. There we go. My knees are really wide. My feet came really wide. I'm going to adjust that and bring my feet closer together and then sink back into chair. All right, inhale. Exhale, prayer twist. Bring your hands to your heart and twist to your right. Rock your weight back towards your heels. Look at your knees, even them out. Lower your hips, press your heart towards your hands, and lift your chest. A few rounds of breath. Super good, juicy twists. Twists are cleansing. Who doesn't want to cleanse? Inhale, look down. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe your feet hip width distance. For gorilla, lift the tops of your feet and slide your palms underneath. So palms up. Let your toes come towards your wrists. Inhale, little halfway lift. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale, bend your elbows out towards the sides. Pull your hands up on the bottom of your feet. Press the bottoms of your feet down into your hands. Just pulling yourself deeper into a fold. Shift your weight a little forward towards the ball mounds of your feet. One more full round of breath. Release your hands from your feet. Move your feet back together. Inhale, chair. Bend your knees, lower your hips, lift your heart. Exhale, prayer twist. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist to the left. And the same things, dig into your heels. Even your knees out. The tendency is for one knee to shoot forward. So draw it back, make your knees even. Lower your hips, press your hands together to squeeze your heart towards your thumbs. Inhale, look down. Exhale, forward fold. Move your feet a little bit apart, and this time make peace sign fingers with your hands. Wrap your peace sign fingers around your big toes. If you don't have Ugg boots on, you could slip your fingers right in between your big toes and then lock. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your elbows out towards the sides and pull yourself into a deeper forward fold. Hold here, breathe. So practicing presence, ground through your feet. Bring your attention to your breath. And just notice and be aware of any thoughts or feelings. Without any judgment, any stories, just is what it is. Release your hands from your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crow pose. Let's try it. Why not? Place your hands flat on your mat. Spread your fingers wide. I like to think of an L shape between my pointer finger and thumb. So my pointer finger is pointing straight forward. And then bend your knees and bend your elbows. Wiggle your knees somewhere high on your triceps, snuggled up towards your armpits. Gaze a little bit forward, and then shift your weight forward so your elbows stack over your wrist rather than splaying your elbows out. That's going to be harder to balance on, and it's not as safe for your joints. So try to keep your elbows right over your wrist. Pull your belly towards your spine and round your back. Gaze a little bit forward. Breathe. You can lift one foot, set it down, lift the other, or lift both of your feet and touch your toes. Touch your toes together. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Come all the way back to child's pose, home base, just the place to reset. Reach your arms forward, relax your head. Feel the ground. And take note of how your body feels, what you're thinking. And then think about your breath. Bring your attention to your breath over and over and over. It's like a moving meditation, right? A moving focus of your breath. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. So leave your stance wide and spin your heel down. Rise up and then open up towards the side of your mat. Reach your left arm back and reach your right arm forward. Sink into the bend of your front knee. Reach a little bit back so your shoulders stack over your hips. And then your hips should kind of be geared towards the top corner of your mat. So your back foot a little bit forward. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Freeze your low body. Reach forward. Bring your right arm down. Bring your left arm up and over. Press into the outer edge of your back foot and then reach your left arm above your head so your bicep comes by your cheek. You can have your forearm on your thigh or your hand towards the outer part of your foot or the inner part of your foot. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Press your hips towards the top of your mat. Lower your backhand and lift your front arm, your right arm up. Ground firmly through your feet. Wiggle your toes. Inhale. Exhale, triangle. Press your hips towards the back of your mat. Reach your right arm forward and then down and reach your left arm up. Re-ground through your feet and re-wiggle your toes. Imagine your shoulder blades are against the wall behind you. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your front knee. Bring your left arm down, reach your right arm up, over, and back. Keep a bend in your front knee. Point your front knee to be over your front heel rather than caving in, so knee over heel. Press into the outer edge of your back foot. Sink into your hips, reach more back. Inhale. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, moving through Vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot through. Keep your stance wide, start to spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior two, rise up, open up towards the side of your mat. Sink in and breathe. Have your back foot angled a little bit forward so your hips are towards the top corner of your mat. Bend into your front knee. Track your front knee over your heel rather than caving in, so over your heel. These things just keep your body safe and your joints safe. Rather than reaching forward, bring your shoulders up over your hips or reach a little back, gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Keep your low body still. Extend forward and then bring your left arm down and your right arm up and over so your bicep comes by your cheek. Try to look under your underarm and you're extending from the outer edge of your back foot to your fingertips in the air. Keep a bend in your front knee. Press through both of your feet equally. Inhale, reverse triangle. Bring your right arm down, bring your left arm up and over and straighten your left leg. Press the ground away with your feet. Wiggle your toes so you have your weight in the right parts of your feet. So specifically the ball mounds of your feet, the outer edges of your feet, and your heels. Inhale. Exhale, triangle. Press your hips back, extend your torso forward. Bring your left arm down, reach your right arm up. Imagine your shoulder blades are against a wall behind you. See if you can still wiggle your toes. Let your exhale deepen your pose little by little. You'll just be wherever you're at, and that's perfectly perfect. That's exactly where you're supposed to be. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your front knee. Bring your right arm down, your left arm up and over. Sink into it. Press through your feet. Keep your front knee bent and tracking towards your pinky toe. Lower your hips. Reach up and back. Side stretch. Inhale. Exhale. High plank to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. So I'm wiggling my back foot even a little more back so that my heel comes over my toes. Bend your back knee a little bit to help your hips be equal distance to the top of your mat. Draw your right thigh bone back. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Bring your hands to your heart. Diagonal your torso forward. Straighten through your back leg. Try to keep your hips square so you can think of lifting your left hip and lowering your right hip. And then twist towards your right. Bring your palms to touch. Bring your heart closer to your thumbs. I'm going to layer this up a little bit so you can stay right here, hold and breathe, and just be present where you're at. So think of the practice as being more about staying present. Sometimes holding and breathing is harder than moving, even if what you move into seems like it might be more challenging. No judgment, just let it go. So stay here, hold, breathe, and I'm going to offer a revolved standing leg splits. If you want to try that, start by gazing down. Shift your weight to your right foot. Keep your twist. Try to lift your left leg. Inhale, pyramid. So wherever you're at, untwist. Bring your left foot down. Have a short stance so that all your toes point forward and you can press through both of your heels. Lay your spine over your thigh. Bring your hand to your low back and try to even out your hips or square them. Inhale. Exhale, revolved triangle. Leave your left hand down. Keep your hips square. Right thigh back, left thigh forward. And reach your right arm up. So my right leg is forward and my left leg is back, but I'm trying to press the back of my right thigh back and squeeze the front of my left thigh forward so my hips stay square. Revolved triangle. Inhale, gaze down. Bring your right hand down. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your right knee. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, mountain. Press down and rise up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Vinyasa is like a wash. Rinse out judgment, tension. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge. Round your back and step your foot through. I'm kind of sliding my back foot back more. You don't have to, but I want a long stance so that when I bend my knee, my heel comes up over my toes. Press into your feet. Draw your left thigh bone back and your right hip a little forward so your hips stay equal distance to the front of your mat. That's why you bend your back knee a little bit to help with that. Ground through your feet. Inhale. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge. Bring your hands to your heart. Hinge forward and straighten your back leg. Twist to your left. You can hook your upper arm against your thigh. Keep a bend in your front knee. You can think of lowering your left hip and lifting your right hip. It will actually help you find more twist and more broadness in your chest. So this may be perfect for where you're at. You may just want to stay right here, hold and breathe. And find a place to think about it less and feel it more and practice presence. Optional to gaze down. Bring your weight to your left foot and lift your right leg. So a twisted standing leg splits. So I'm starting to look around. I need to look at one spot. Press through my grounded foot and tighten my core. All those things will help me balance. And then come back to my breath. Come back to your breath. Inhale, pyramid. Bring your hands down. Shorten your stance so that both of your heels are all the way down and point all your toes forward. And then lay over your left thigh. You can have your right hand on the ground or on your foot or even on your shin. Bring your left hand to your low back and try to square your hips. So you may need to pull your left hip back, press your right hip forward. You may need to lift your right hip and lower your left hip. Ground through both of your feet. Inhale, revolved triangle. Reach your left arm up. You can use your hand to try to align your hips. Breath or two here. Inhale, look down, bring your left hand down. Exhale, forward fold. And this is gonna feel good. Inhale, mountain. Stretch it out, start to feel the tension release. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look at your hands, bend your knees. Exhale, step or hop your feet forward. If you hop, finish your exhale. When you hop forward, you'll land lightly on empty lungs. Come down to a seat. Move a little forward on your mat so you could roll onto your back and still be on your mat. And then walk your feet towards your glutes. Inhale, cross your right ankle over your left thigh for supine pigeon. You can flex your foot. Press your right thigh a little away from you. Pull your belly towards your spine and press your low back flat against your mat. You can stay here or you can lift your left foot, press your left thigh towards you, your right thigh away from you. Optional to straighten your left leg up. Let go of thinking about it too much. If you have sensation in your right hip, you're good. Just welcome that. Be present with that. Let go of judgment or thoughts as you exhale. Feel yourself soften a bit as you exhale. Welcome the sensation. Inhale, reach your arms out to your sides. Exhale, let your legs fall to your left and look over to your right. Inhale, bring your knees back towards your chest. Then exhale, pigeon or supine pigeon, supine figure 4 on the other side. Put your right foot down and cross your left ankle over your right thigh. And point your toes towards your knee or shin. Press your left thigh away from you. You can press into your right foot, flatten your low back, lengthen through your spine. Also optional to lift your right foot. Press your right thigh forward towards your face and your left thigh away from you. Just trying to get more sensation or your edge, finding your edge of sensation in your left hip. You can also straighten your right leg. Inhale, reach your arms out to your sides. Look to your left hand. Exhale, let your knees fall over to your right. letting go in your twist. Let go of some effort. Let your muscles relax a little. Just think about your breath. Inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Readjust your back and your spine. Exhale, place your feet by your glutes. Reach your arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Press into your feet. Lift your hips, bridge. Exhale, belly to spine. Round and lower your low back to your mat. Bring your arms down by your sides. Inhale, start to press your belly out. Reach your arms overhead. Lift your hips, press through your feet. Exhale, lower your hips and your arms. One more time. Inhale, arms overhead. Lift your hips. Stay here, hold and breathe. And then optional to bring your hands by your ears. Point your fingers towards your shoulders. Press into your hands, come to the crown of your head. Start to press your arms and your legs straight into full wheel. Hold here and breathe. So you can stay in bridge. You can move into full wheel. Doesn't matter which one you're in. Bring your attention to your breath. Feel the ground under your feet and hands. Air on your skin, any sounds, any sights. Notice your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your elbows. Bring your chin to your chest if you're in full wheel. Round your spine. Lower your spine to your back for full wheel and bridge. Exhale, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall open wide. Place one hand on your belly button and one hand on your heart. Take a moment to re-lengthen through your spine. And then just close your eyes and be wherever you're at with your breath. So focusing over and over on your breath helps to quiet your mind. By giving your mind something to focus on, your breath, it's harder to think. So we go through these poses and strengthen our body in the poses and moving and in holds, but strengthen our minds in focusing on one thing. So our bodies move for exercise and we try to make our minds still for exercise, to make our bodies and our minds strong and in sync. And go through these shapes. Breathe. Bring our breath up and down our spine. To move towards something that is always within us, that sometimes we're not aware of, and that's our spirit, our essence, our truth, our life force. That's the real us. Get wrapped up in the world and things start to hide that, and so yoga helps us get closer to that, live more from there, and it's actually energy of love. Bring your knees together. Bring your arms down by your sides. Inhale, legs up a wall. Reach your legs up like they're leaning against the wall. You can stay here, hold and breathe. Just optional to bring your arms close to your sides. And move into plow. Press into your arms. Lift your hips. You can bend your elbows and bring your hands to your low back. Press your hips up over your shoulders. Support your low back with your hands. Try to tap your toes on the ground above your head. It's okay if they don't get there. You can be right here. You can be anywhere. You're just working towards bringing your toes above your head to the ground. And then you can stay there and be present with plow halasana. Just optional to reach your legs straight up, stack your hips over your shoulders, your heels over your hips for shoulder stand. You can still have your hands on your low back to help support and lengthen. You can bring your arms down. A few rounds of breath to notice all these sensations in your throat, your shoulders. Inhale. If you're in shoulder stand, exhale back to plow. Bend your knees for ear pinning. Inhale, roll your spine down. Reach your legs up a wall. If you're in up a wall, awesome. We're all there now. And then exhale, Shavasana. Lower your legs down. You can go one at a time or both together. And once they land, let everything relax. Make any little nesting movements to find stillness. Let your feet fall outward. Flip your palms up. Rock the back of your head side to side a few times and then press into the back of your head to lift your shoulders and snuggle your shoulder blades closer together behind you like we do in a mountain back bend, just to broaden through your chest and heart, and then lay your shoulders back down and let your eyes close. Feel grounded, at the same time open. Let your breath be natural. Relax all your muscles, including your mind. Stay here for a little bit in Shavasana, a meditation. It's not like you have to not think. Let any thoughts that come up, but just try not to hold on to them. Just practice presence. Just practice being aware of them. Letting them pass by. Feeling the atmosphere of wherever you're at and whatever you're laying on. And noticing your breath. So all those things will keep you present. Give your mind a focus, and this can be a meditation. As you lay here and try to super relax, try to not think, and just be with what's left. If you're not your body, you're not your mind, you're not even your breath, you're just observing all that. You're the observer. That's your being, your essence, your spirit, your life force. Connecting to that. And trying to feel a sense of that. Peace and love. Maybe you can feel your body tingle. Start to move your fingers and toes. Move your wrists and your ankles. Make little circles. Take an entire body stretch. Reach your arms overhead. Spread your fingers, flex your toes, arch your back. Relax. Bring your knees to your chest. Place your hands behind your thighs. Rock yourself back up to a seat. Sukhasana. Right where we started, full circle. Bring your hands to your heart. Feel present and feel your presence. Something inside, radiating outward. Inhale. Move your thumbs to your forehead, your third eye. Exhale, bow. Namaste.